That's the third time Bouch has flipped me off tonight.
It's only because I love you.
I know. I love you too, buddy. And I am the Mighty Plantain. This is Bouch, and we are looking at Stella Artois Black Lager, which they call a Midnight Lager.
Midnight.
Anno 1366, which I believe is the date they established the brewery. This is a premium dark lager, 5.4% ABV. Stella is usually a very light beer, and we're used to seeing it in green bottles, but this is a black bottle, or at least a brown bottle, for a dark beer. Let's see just how dark it is, and if it's an improvement on their regular beer. Stop fingering that.
I was just checking to see if it wasn't a twist.
Holy shit, that is a lot darker
that
than
is
a typical
dark.
Stella
Well,
beer.
when you say black,
But, you know, you got Stella, which is a nice
That
light
almost-
beer in general.
well, when you actually look at this and you look at the head, it's almost like a Guinness.
That is definitely a black lager. I mean,
Yes, it is.
it's slightly effervescent. There's definitely some bubbles coming up from the bottom.
And that's really, really dark.
It is midnight black. I mean, there is... Even that LED light is not making it very far up into the beer. Wow. That's definitely a dark beer. Roasted smoky notes. I'm not getting anything particular, just like a charcoal. Like a charcoaly, woody note.
Almost fire-like.
A wood fire, an outdoor wood fire. Yeah. Very smoky, very charred, woody notes. Like you said, like a campfire.
Almost. Almost. Is there any description on this thing?
Not a lot of info on the label.
Like you said, Midnight Lager. From Stella Artois.
It's got a
Artois.
remarkably light mouthfeel. I would actually call that a light mouthfeel. No, I'm just saying, medium light, dark, heavy light. That is actually a light mouthfeel beer, which is remarkable for something with that dark of a color. It's actually has a very light, crisp feel to it that I would expect from a much lighter colored beer.
It is 5.5%.
The actual body of the beer is very light. It's interesting. But again, I'm getting a lot of char.
Yep.
A lot of roasty notes. A lot of some slight woody backbone to it. Like woody aftertaste.
Yeah, Roddy likes his wood.
That's why I keep you around. Anyway. It's very charred.
It does have that charred. It almost has a, I won't say a Scotch flavor, but it's kind of
it's smoky.
It does have that smoky aroma, not aroma, that flavor to it.
It's got a nice light medium to light mouthfeel, but it's almost got a burnt flavor.
It almost has a burnt malty. It's the malt that they might have actually went over with it.
Like so a chocolate malt, or they just scorched it instead of roasting it.
They scorched it a little bit more than what you would call a chocolate malt.
Yeah.
Which is actually the deep. This is deeper roasted malt background than what you would actually find from a chocolate flavor or a midnight, like a midnight stout flavor.
It's almost smoky and burnt.
It still kind of tastes like a lager.
Well, yeah, and I think the lighter mouthfeel is playing into that as well.
Yeah, and it has that different flavor, which just it's really hard to explain.
I mean, it's definitely not the regular Stella Artois that we're used to.
Right, and you know how we say flavor is in the smell. It wasn't much for a smell.
Aroma and flavor are tied together, yes.
Right. There wasn't much of that. You had a little bit of maybe a coffee note.
I'm not getting that, but...
Yeah.
No. We always say flavor is subjective. If you're getting a coffee note, then you're getting a coffee note. I'm just not picking up on the same thing.
I don't know. It just has a different texture. It has a different taste. It has a different look. It has a different flavor from a Stella.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's definitely darker.
Yeah.
It's definitely roastier.
Yeah.
I actually think the mouthfeel is the same as a regular Stella. It's remarkably light for the color that I'm seeing.
Yep.
But it is very roasty. It's very smoky. It's something that we are not used to seeing from this brewery.
And really not used to tasting from this brewery. Brewery.
Sorry, that's just what I heard. Anyway, hey folks.
You've been watching too many Star Wars movies.
I think I'm sitting at a solid 3.5 out of 5 for this. It's again on a scale of 1 to 5, a 3, a 2.5 is average, so a 3.5.
This is actually a little bit above average.
Yep.
Because I mean, to me, the Stellar has that kind of skunky flavor to me.
I don't know if I've ever picked up on skunky. I've mostly gotten fresh, but just a very average fresh flavor.
I would say fresh skunky.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's what you get.
Maybe. Well, the thing is I haven't actually had a Stellar in a long time, so.
Okay. Yeah.
A regular Stellar.
Yes.
This actually tastes. It definitely tastes better than this.
Hell yes.
This tastes better than that. This is
definitely above a Stella Artois. A regular Stella.
A regular Stella.
Mm-hmm.
And really? Well, I don't know if it's just because of the amount or the
difference?
No, the different
texture.
The different percentages that we've had over the last couple videos.
About the fact that we've had a couple of high ABV beers before this one? Okay.
Yes.
I'll give you some.
And some very different flavors before this one.
Yes. Pumpkin, char, rum, etc. Yes.
Yes. And rye, etc. And Russian Imperial Stout.
Heavy, overpowering beers before this one. So
and that's really what I'm trying to compare it at right now. And the thing is, you can't do that.
Nope, you got to compare it to every.
You got to compare it to
overall.
Overall, and overall for the company that you're actually doing. I mean, we're doing Stella Artois.
Let's take that out of the equation entirely because we've only had 2 beers from that brewery, and one of them is just a weak, regular import.
Well, actually,
lager.
Didn't we have the Oktoberfest from them?
Maybe. Anyway.
But still.
Yeah.
To me, actually, Stella Artois is actually a good import.
Yes, it's a decent beer, and they've got a...
And they do stand out from some of the other. They do stand out from some of the other imports that
I'd say they're average, but
I know you're gonna hate me for this, but
no, I don't hate you for anything. We talk about opinions here.
let's actually put it this way: regular Stella Artois, I would drink over Heineken.
I'm not going to hate you for that. I told you.
Okay.
Opinions are opinions. I can see why.
Why? Okay.
I can rationalize that decision.
Because
I don't necessarily 100% agree with it. I'd have to have Heineken and Stella at the same time in order to
just regular
decide.
Stella.
I can. The thing is, I can honestly see myself siding with you on that one.
The thing is, I will actually drink this over regular Stella.
Oh, hell yes.
Okay.
It's darker, it's heavier, it's more delicious than regular Stella any day of the week.
Yep.
Again,
And
that's why I gave it a 3.5.
You know
Stella
something?
usually gets a 2.5. So.
You know something? I would actually drink this over our last review that we just did.
The Budweiser Black.
The Budweiser Black. I would drink this over that. But not... But not... Not... you know what? I think I've had too much to actually think about it.
I can kind of see your point, though. This is just as flavorful.
Yes.
As the Budweiser Black Lager.
That we just tried.
Jim Beam.
With the Jim Beam.
But it has a lighter, crisper mouthfeel. It's more refreshing.
Maybe, yes. I
could get through a 6-pack of the Stella Black, or Stella Midnight, sorry. I would go through a 6-pack of the Stella Midnight before I would be able to finish a 4-pack of the Budweiser Black Lager.
Okay.
I can see your point there.
And that's what I was trying to get at. And the other thing is, I would actually drink this over a campfire.
Yes.
Fire pit. The black, the Budweiser Black.
Complement the flavor.
Yes. The Budweiser Black actually would be a good one as well. More for just like a late, it is refreshing. This is more refreshing.
It, like I said, it has a crisper, lighter mouthfeel. Yeah. I can see your point. So I'm hitting this with a 3.5 out of 5.
I would hit this at about the same.
Okay. But that's just our opinion.
We welcome yours.
You and Fred and Nutter, man. You can't help.
Hey, you know something?
With that.
You know something?
Yeah, I know.
That was
a classy gentleman.
Oh yes.
The Channel 2 editorials.
Channel 2, Channel 6, yeah.
For you folks who
NBC.
watch main TV.
NBC.
About 10% of our audience, if that.
Well, actually, it's now News Center 6. Or News Center 2.
But, anyway. 2 opinions versus anything else out there. Hit us up
you know what?
down in the comments.
They have some good chicks on there.
Yeah. Hit us up down in the comments and the email link down below. Love to hear what you guys have to say about this beer or any of the beers. While you're down there, don't forget to like and share the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make suggestions for other beers you'd like to see reviewed. If you have a homebrew,
which is what I was going to say,
or something else that we can't get a hold of here in Maine, make sure to hit me up down in the email link or the comments. We would be more than happy to have you ship us a homebrew or ship us a beer that we don't have access to here in Maine. And we will review it impartially, give you our opinion. Till next time, we love free beer. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers. Let's go. You usually say something at this point. I
That
say
was
cheers.
actually that was actually very good.
I say cheers, and you say...
Keep drinking.
The fact that you forgot that tells me you've had enough.
Enough.
Thanks for watching, guys. I'm cutting this lumberjack off.
Hey, I'm done.
You were done 10 minutes ago.
All right, so what else we got?
Nothing for you.
Well, maybe.
And
We'll see.
nothing on video. Let's keep it at that.
Well, actually, we've pretty much caught up.
No, I told you, asshole. You gotta get your shit out of here before my wife shows up in the morning, or she's gonna kick
Well,
all of our asses.
I've still got what? How many hours? Especially seeing
4 or 5 at least.
I parked in her spot.
Yeah, I hope she doesn't watch this afterwards, because she's gonna kick both of her asses. Like I said. Anyway.
Hey, you need to keep this too. Don't delete it.
Yeah, I know. I'm not editing that part out. She doesn't watch my shit anyway.
But you know what?
If she does, on the off chance, love you, babe.
Your wife is awesome.
I'm kicking his ass out before you get home.
Maybe.
For sure.
Well, especially you're doing your live your live stream of doing what?
Now we're after midnight, so it don't matter.
Are we after midnight already?
Yes, we are.
Holy shit!
It don't matter. He's more scared of you than he is of me. So, you know. That's the sad part.
Hey, you know what? I love you both.
I love you too, buddy.
Especially seeing I get those first 2 beers.
Oh yes. I believe these are Pop Tops. And fuck.
Oh, well.
No, the hiccups are still there.
Actually, I believe these are. We need the.
Yes, Pop Top.